Hi, I'm with Badger Basket, here to walk you through our essential changing table. Before we get started, make sure to look at everything included. If you have any damaged or missing pieces, please contact Badger Basket as shown at the end of the instructional video. Badger Basket recommends 2 people for easy assembly. Now with that being said, let's get started.
For our first step, we need the following parts. Part A, which is our left side, and you can determine that by looking at your countersunken holes. You want those on the outsides. We have part E, which is our back, part F, which is our front, and part G, which is our 4 shelf rails. And if there is sawdust in these little holes, you can take a small item and clean them out to make for easy assembly.
And for our hardware pack, we're going to need part K, which is 8 bolts, part N, which is 8 barrel nuts, and part O, which is 6 pegs. And our washers that are included are optional. So for our tools, we're going to need our Allen wrench, which is provided, and a Phillips screwdriver.
Okay, I have all of my hardware laid out for my parts in step 1. And so now we are going to take our side rails and just align them and make sure that this groove up here is towards the top, because that's where our boards are going to be sliding in. And we're just going to lay them the correct way. And now I'm going to put our pegs and our barrel nuts in the holes. So our peg goes in this top hole, the smaller one. And then with our barrel nut, we have a little hole in the middle of it, and going to align with this end hole. So our barrel nut is going to go in this hole, aligned with this hole on the side. And I'm going to repeat that with all of them. And now that I have the barrel nuts and the pegs in, I'm going to attach our side rails to our side panel. For step 2, we will need our part B, which is the right side, 2 of our part Ds, which is our bottom and our middle shelf, and then our part C, which is our top shelf. Noting that our top shelf has these 2 holes for a safety belt. And now for our hardware pack, we will be needing 8 pieces, which is our bolts, 8 barrel nuts, and 6 pegs. So now we're going to slide our boards in, starting at the bottom and working our way to the top. So now I'll be attaching the right side panel, which is our part B, and I've already inserted our pegs into all of our holes and our barrel nuts. And I also straighten them all out with my Phillips screwdriver. And now I have started all of my bolts, and I'm going to finish tightening them with my Allen wrench. For our third step, we're going to take our part J, which is our safety belt, and our part I, which is our safety bar. So with our part J, we have our assembly already on there. And these, we're going to take the nut off the back and stick our screw through these holes, one on the top and one on the bottom, and then tighten our nut on the back side of this board. We're going to tighten that with the included wrench. As you can see, I've taken our nut off of our bolt, so we're going to take our bolt and put it into this top hole up here, so it comes out onto this end. And we're going to take our nut and we're just going to thread that on there, and then we can tighten it with the wrench that was included. And then we're going to repeat the same thing on the bottom side of our safety belt. Now we're going to take our safety bar and line it up with our pre-drilled holes, and we are going to take our 2 screws that were given and screw them into the back side of our changing table. So now we're going to take our changing pad and put it on top, and we're going to take our safety belt and just clip it right over top, and our safety belt just opens and closes like that. Please make sure to buckle in your infant when using the changing table. And that concludes the assembly of our essential changing table. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Badger Basket as shown in the last clip. Badger Basket thanks you for watching and enjoy.